And right now on 12 News, it's been 2 weeks since police arrested the man accused of murdering Lauren Heike in North Phoenix. That suspect, Zion Teasley, was on probation for a string of armed robberies. And as we reported, he'd been given a plea deal. Tonight, the Maricopa County Attorney says her office is reviewing that prior case. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kariba Devine. Team 12's Bianca Bono reports from Phoenix.
Guys, that plea deal allowed for Teasley to be released from prison in November of 2022, just months before Lauren Heike was killed.
I'm looking into that myself and reviewing the case.
Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell announcing she is reviewing murder suspect Zion Teasley's prior criminal case. In 2021, her office agreed to a plea deal after Teasley robbed Circle K's 7 times, in some cases threatening clerks with a gun.
I'm not going to put that on prosecutors to hold them responsible for every possible thing that can happen after they handle a case.
Teasley was facing 13 charges, including kidnapping, burglary, armed robbery, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. All but 3 were dismissed in the deal, ultimately agreeing to a 3-year prison sentence on a disorderly conduct charge. He was released a year and a half later in November of 2022.
It was shortened because he did have credit for time served, which is mandatory that they get that, but I am looking into that.
The deal has come into question in light of what Teasley is now accused of. Phoenix police say he murdered Lauren Heike in broad daylight as she was on a walk near the Mayo Clinic in North Phoenix. Investigators say at this point it appears the attack was completely random.
It's just a needless and senseless tragedy.
I think she's doing the right thing.
Russ Richelsoff is an attorney at Davis Miles Law Firm. He explains the reason plea deals exist in the first place.
There's not enough prosecutors, there's not enough defense attorneys, and there's not enough judges to have everybody who's charged with a criminal offense go to trial.
Richelsoff adds the system wants to reward those willing to admit guilt.
It's very hard to predict who is going to succeed and who is going to fail upon release from prison.
As for Mitchell's review, she says she'll be looking at Teasley's prior police reports, possibly photos and videos from his string of robberies, to ultimately answer the question why he was offered the deal.
I'm going to do my due diligence in looking up, make sure that things were handled as they should have been. If they were, okay, but if they were not, then I need to, as the county attorney, to make changes.
And Teasley remains in MCSO custody and is due in court next week. We're in Phoenix. Bianca Bono, 12 News.